Hello, everybody. My name is Paul Witherspoon. I am a business English teacher here in Italy. I've been teaching business English now for about 4 or 5 years, and I went private about 2 years ago. I am here with the legend himself, Antonio Conte, and we actually met 1 year ago. No,
Yeah,
yeah, it was
one
1 year
year,
ago.
one year ago. Yeah, yeah,
Wow, we
Paul.
met 1 year ago, and when we first met, I asked Antonio what his goals were and what he wanted to achieve, and I think your level was like an A1. It was like
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
like he could like barely speak. I remember it was difficult for him to speak,
yeah.
and I was at his
I,
house many
I,
times. Yeah,
I don't speak anything in English.
I couldn't say anything.
1 year ago.
Yeah. And yeah, so Antonio has been really, really consistent, like really, really consistent. And it's so funny because he has his own company, he has responsibilities, he has, a partner, a girlfriend in a different city. He has to go back and forth, and but he still has time to do Duolingo and listen to the radio, and he's really, really consistent. And yeah, you have employees too. So he has his own company with employees, so a lot of responsibility. And
Yeah,
he's really, really consistent. So I think he will be a good example for my other students who
yeah.
who say they don't have time. Okay, and
I think
so
it's. Oh, sorry.
yeah, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I think the English is very important for me for my job, and so I study every day.
Yeah, so it's a priority.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
it's
priority for him. So
yeah,
it's really important for him, for maybe for his company, for business, for travel, for his life. So it's really important for him. So that's why he's really consistent. And I forget what city you're originally from. I know I wrote it down. You're from the South, right? Let me see, come down. Turin. You worked in Turin, so this is his background. I write everything down. So he worked in Turin. He worked also, I think, as a carabinieri for 2 years, the military.
yeah.
And but the military life wasn't for him. Okay. And then he traveled. He's been to Spain, Maldives. He has a IT repair company.
Yeah,
He likes Juventus. Okay,
yeah.
they just won. And he likes to go running. He likes tennis, moto, Formula One, traveling, scuba diving, and things like that.
Yes.
And yeah, so when we first met, he wanted to use English for work, and his fluency was really, really low, and he was about an A1. And his motivation was to grow his fluency. All right, so I want Antonio to explain to us in his own words. So, what was your motivation to learn English in the past?
I think the English is very important for my job. I I and so I study English every day for grow and break through my job.
To grow at your job. And
Yeah.
before you met me, what was your motivation to learn English?
Without you, I don't have motivation. With you, I know the tools for studying English uh,
To study English.
to study English,
Mhm.
uh, and every day I listen the radio. I use Duolingo. I write an email. I I read the website on English in the English website, and so my English improve.
And so your motivation was work
My
for
my
work.
motivation, yes.
Okay. So why
The
work?
the
Why
the
work?
English. the English level increase and my motivation increase.
Which is really good.
Yeah.
Okay. And how did you find me? How did we meet?
We meet with you.
Like, how did you discover? So how did you discover me? How did you find me?
Oh, I think I find your phone number in in our website.
Uh-huh.
I think subito.
Yeah, it was Subito.
Yeah.
Yeah, Subito. So for those who
Yeah.
don't know, Subito is a
So
classified ad site.
yeah,
So you can
classified
post
website.
classified website, you can post like pictures of your car or
Yeah.
something you want to sell. And but sometimes there are English teachers there. So
Yeah.
okay. So you found me on Subito. All right. And at that time, like what did you think when you saw the ad?
The first time
Yeah, when
with
you
you.
saw my advertisement, what did you think?
Yeah, it's a good advertisement. I think uh, um, with a teacher, I improve my English, and so I call you. Your advertising is good.
Okay.
Uh,
And so it was easy for you to read it at your
yeah,
level.
yeah,
It was easy. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. And in the past, when you were learning English, what was your process like? How did you learn before
I
me?
try. I try many times uh, to study English. I have bought the course. I have yeah. In the past, I have
Mhm.
bought course, online course,
Mhm.
but don't work.
It
If you
didn't
don't,
work.
it didn't work. If you didn't have the coach, a coach, um, it's very difficult.
Mm. So it's like accountability.
Yeah,
Okay. And
yeah,
so you bought a program online.
yeah.
Anything else?
A consistency and
What?
repetition.
Wait, so
No, and
in the past, you tried to learn.
you try. Ah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, like what did you try to do in the past? What was your process before me?
Oh, I tried the online course,
Okay,
uh, and 30 day you learn perfect English, but don't work.
it didn't
It's
work
impossible in 30 day uh, uh, learn English.
to learn English. Yeah.
To
Did
learn
you?
is you in 30 day you don't fluency in English. Is impossible for I think is impossible. Uh, uh, and so you is important for me, repetition, consistency, study English every day, and so I I see them my progress.
Every student that I interview say these three things: consistency, repetition,
Repetition, yeah.
and having fun. That is awesome. So you had a program, it didn't work. Did you try to do something else before?
No.
Just okay, so just this one program.
I think no, two program.
Okay, two programs, and what
Yes,
was the other program?
and no, two online course
Online
and
courses,
two book,
two
two book,
books,
yeah, two books,
and
and no,
nobody reads books.
no, no.
Yeah,
I don't have motivation. I
I
don't
hate
have
reading.
motivation.
Yeah, books are different. I like reading books, but like to enjoy a book,
Yeah,
but to study, uh, it's a
no.
little different. Yeah. Okay. And so after you started with me, what is your process now? Like with me, like how do you study English now?
Uh, we we have a conference with Skype every week,
Okay.
one once a week,
Once a week.
once a week, and and then during the week I study,
Right. So
and
he
so we have an
and even on the weekends, he practices on the weekends,
yeah,
which is
yeah.
awesome. Yeah. So he's been really, really consistent. And I can see your progress.
Oh, I don't. 1 year ago, I don't speak English. I
Yeah.
zero English,
Zero English.
zero
A-
English.
And so how do you feel right now? Like like how do you feel?
I have more feel now.
More feeling,
It's
more
yeah, more feeling. Yeah,
okay. So do you feel more confident?
is also difficult for me. I don't think in English, but I see the progress.
That's awesome. That's really, really awesome. All right. And so you are, how do you, so, okay. Your fluency has changed. Okay. And when did you realize your progress? Like when did you notice changes?
Uh, about 6 months after the start of the lesson.
So 6 months. That was probably in
Yeah,
November.
I think yeah, I think about 6 months.
Yeah, because we started May 2017.
Yeah,
So it was probably in this November, December.
because in the first 6 months, I increased my vocabulary, my
Proficiency.
yeah,
Yeah. Which is, I think, is really important for a lower level to build vocabulary,
yeah, increase your vocabulary. Yeah,
increase your vocabulary. And then, because now me and Antonio and we're going to start doing fluency exercises. So I'm going to show him some things to do to help him. But the first step is like the bricks, you say matone and then cemento. You have the bricks and the cement. Okay, so the
yeah.
vocabulary and the grammar, and then you start to use that with your fluency. So you need both. Okay, and what about some examples or any other examples of success that you've had with learning English, with vocabulary, watching movies, listening to the radio? Like, give us some examples of improvements.
For learn English.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
no, I have so many movies in Netflix
on Netflix.
on Netflix. Um, uh, I read many English website every day. Uh, I changed my smartphone language in English
To English.
to English. Um, at for the moment, stop.
Okay, and you also listen to the radio.
Yeah, every morning I start to the radio, CNN radio. Uh, I don't understand all, but
Yeah.
I understand the language.
And Antonio's goals. So when he started, he was an A1, and now he wants to reach A2.2. Okay,
Yeah,
by July 1st, actually. So in almost in 2 months. In 2 months,
yeah,
getting closer and closer. And so he's growing his vocabulary and he's growing his fluency and his confidence. So you can, I now I'm recording all of my students now. So today I'm going to record day one of your fluency transformation. Okay, which I wanted. it was a good idea to do this 1 year ago. I should have recorded your progress, but I didn't. But now I'm recording everything. Okay.
Okay.
But good job. No, good job. Good job with the consistency with the growth. I can see your growth. What advice do you have for students who are thinking about becoming my students? What advice do you have
You have um,
for my
well,
other students? Do you know what
it's
advice is?
it's important to have consistency with the lesson
Uh,
and apply English every day.
yeah. Okay. And for my current students, so people who are my students now, what advice do you have?
Paul is an English teacher, madrelingua.
Mother tongue, yeah.
Yeah, uh, you don't speak Italian, and so you speak a little Italy, and so you speak only English
For the
with
most
you,
part. Yeah. So to speak only in English with me.
only in English.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I don't think, maybe rarely we use Italian, but the majority is only in English.
Yeah.
Okay, so any other comments, any other questions or comments?
No other question. No, no.
And to finish, Antonio is a Juventus fan, and they won the championship, so
Yeah,
he's really happy.
yeah.
All right, so thank you so
Brilliant.
much, Antonio,
Thank
and
you.
we will end the interview here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.